Use Chinese New Year celebrations, page 55 through 52, to answer questions 1 through 5. Number 1. In paragraph 3, the word lunar means A, related to the moon, B, based on the sun, C, connected to the earth, or D, founded in astronomy. 2. Paragraph 3 is mainly about F, traditions of the Chinese New Year, G, the structure of the Chinese calendar, H, foods that are eaten on the Chinese New Year, or J, different Chinese holidays throughout the year. 3. Based on the article, the reader can conclude that A, traditions are essential for bringing good luck, B, feasts are the most important part of the celebrations, C, all Chinese are born in the time for New Year, or D, Chinese people celebrate the New Year in similar ways. 4. The author wrote this selection most likely to F, explain some of the traditions of Chinese New Year, G, share stories about the author's family celebrations, H, inspire more people to travel to China in the new year, or J, argue that the year should have 354 days instead of 365. 5. Read the dictionary entry for the word symbolize. Symbolize, verb, 1, to serve as a symbol of, 2, to represent, express, or identify by a symbol. Which of the following words most closely rhymes with the pronunciation of symbolize as it is used in paragraph 4? A, symptom, B, lease, 3, recognize, or D, fizz. Use Mei Ling's traditions, page 53 through 54, to answer questions 6 through 8. 6. Which of the following is the best summary of the drama? F. Mei Ling's family spends days cooking and cleaning for the Chinese New Year celebration. They follow traditions such as smearing the kitchen god's lips with honey. Then they host a big feast at their home. G. Mei Ling wakes up early to help her mother cook for the New Year's feast. They prepare lots of traditional dishes, including dumplings, duck, fish, and noodles. H. Mei Ling is playing with friends in the park when she has to leave to help her mother prepare for Chinese New Year. Mei Ling invites her friends. They come to her home to experience the Chinese New Year celebration. J. Mei Ling invites some friends over to celebrate the Chinese New Year with her family. Then the kids go outside and play soccer in the park. 7. In scene 1, Danny tells Mei Ling not to go home yet, most likely because he, A, doesn't want to go to her house for New Year's dinner, B, wants Mei Ling to stay and play more soccer, C, doesn't want Mei Ling to celebrate another holiday, or D, wants Mei Ling to invite him and Jane over. 8. Approximately how much time passes between scene 1 and scene 2? F, a few minutes, G, several hours, H, a few days, or J, several weeks. Use Chinese New Year celebrations and Mei Ling's traditions to answer questions 9 through 10. 9. Why does Mei Ling's dad most likely remind Mei Ling and her mom to put the knives away when they're done cooking? A, so that the kitchen god won't dirty them again. B, so that guests don't accidentally hurt themselves. C, so that they'll have enough clean knives for the feast. Or D, so they don't cut off their good luck in the coming year. 10. Uncle Chen asked Danny and Jane if they have any debts to settle because F, it's good luck to have lots of money in the house on New Year's Eve. G, he's a banker and is concerned about everybody's finances. H, he knows that Danny owes Jane some money. Or J, it's tradition to pay off debts in order to start the new year with a clean slate. Use the first American colony to answer these questions. 1. Which of the following is not a description of John Smith? A. He was well liked by all colonists. B. He was brave. C. He cared about the future of the Jamestown settlement. Or D. He was a great leader. 2. What does the word colonize mean in paragraph 5? F. To calm down. G. To settle in a new land. H. To establish a treaty. Or J. A group of people. 3. Why did John Smith return to England in 1609? A. He wanted to start a new colony. B. The colonists wanted him to leave. C. He was injured. Or D. Pocahontas told her father to attack Jamestown. 4. Paragraphs 3 and 4 are mostly about F. King James I. G. The ocean. H. the land in Jamestown, or J, the journey to the New World? 5. Why did the Powhatan Indians dislike the colonists? A. The colonists did not trade useful goods with them. B. John Rolfe and Pocahontas married. C. The colonists could grow better crops than the Indians. Or D. The colonists wanted to take over the land of the Indians. 6. Which sentence from paragraph 14 helps the reader know what the word representative means? F. Jamestown grew as more supplies were sent from England and more colonists arrived. G. Land was given to the colonists for farming. H. The colonists voted to select their leaders. Or J. The leaders met once a year. Study the diagram of information from the selection and answer the question below. John Smith returns to England. Starvation time occurs in Jamestown. Powhatan will not trade food and colonists die. 3 ships from England arrive in Jamestown. Which organizational pattern does the author use? A. Sequential order. B. Cause and effect. C. Classification. Or D. Description. 8. The author thinks Jamestown is very important because F. The ocean voyage to reach Jamestown was long and difficult. G. John Smith was the leader. H. It was the first American colony in spite of challenges. Or J. It was named after King James I of England. 9. The reader can conclude that Jamestown is not A. One of the oldest cities in America, B. Near the ocean, C. A place where the land is wet and soft, or D. A place where the land has a high elevation. 10. Study the diagram below and answer the question that follows. Indian attacks, starvation, diseases, drought. What would be the best title for this web? F. Challenges in the New World. G. John Smith's troubles. H. Challenges on the voyage to the New World. Or J. Problems caused by the Powhatan Indians. 11. The reader can conclude that the colonists built a fort quickly because A. The orders from the Virginia Company required them to build the fort. B. They feared the Indians would attack them again. C. John Smith needed a place to rest. Or D. They needed shelter. 12. Paragraphs 4 and 9 are similar because they are both about F. Traveling in the New World. G. Meeting with the Powhatan Indians. H. John Smith's life being saved. Or J. John Smith's leadership. Based on the quote, "Then she took my hand in hers," the reader can infer A. Aunt Sue feels Molly will get lost. B. Aunt Sue has something important to say. Or C. Molly feels close to Aunt Sue. Number 2. Paragraph 1 is mainly about F. Why Molly's aunt is planning something special for Molly's birthday. G. Where Molly's aunt is taking her on a special trip. H. Why Disneyland is called the Magic Kingdom. Or J. The clues Molly received from her aunt. 3. Aunt Sue gave Molly clues about the vacation to A. Make Molly curious about magic shows. B. Encourage problem solving and to learn more about California. C. Challenge Molly to think and to create excitement. Or D. Pass time on the airplane and use Molly's creative thinking skills. 4. Look at the chart below and answer the question that follows. Tiara, toy mouse, magic wand, black cat. Which topic belongs on the blank line? F. Gifts for Aunt Sue. G. Aunt Sue's clues. H. Birthday presents. Or J. Disneyland souvenirs. 5. According to the story, why did Molly's aunt take her to Disneyland? A. Her aunt enjoyed her trip to Disneyland when she was little and wanted her niece to have the same magical experience. B. Molly asked her aunt to take her on a trip to Disneyland for her 11th birthday. C. Her aunt felt her life became magical when she moved to America at age 11, so she wanted to give her niece something magical for her 11th birthday. D. Her aunt won a contest and the prize was 2 free tickets to Disneyland. 6. At the end of the story, the reader can tell that Molly F. enjoyed her day at Disneyland with her aunt. G. Was exhausted from the events of the day. H. Was homesick and wanted to leave the park. Or J. Wished her aunt would plan her next holiday vacation. 7. Which words from the story help the reader know what the word topiaries means in paragraph 11? A. Imaginary toys. B. Plant sculptures. C. Disney characters. Or D. Fantasyland. 8. Based on the information in the story, Aunt Sue would most likely do which of the following? F. Take Molly to live in Singapore. G. let Molly go to the Magic Kingdom by herself. H, persuade Molly to miss school and go on a trip. Or J, encourage Molly to plan to go to college. 9. When Aunt Sue told Molly, always wear your thinking cap, she probably meant A, to put on her mouse ears cap, B, to think about other people's needs before her own, C, to take time to think seriously before making a decision, or D, to think about wearing a warm cap during cold weather. 10. Read the dictionary entry for the word destination. Destination, noun. 1. Written directions for finding some location. 2. The ultimate purpose for which something is created. 3. The place to which one is going or directed. Or 4. The ultimate goal for which something is done. Which is the definition of destination as it is used in paragraph 2? F, definition 1. G, definition 2. H, definition 3. J, definition 4. Which of these events belong in the empty box? Aunt Sue picked up Molly from school. Molly received a tiara for her first clue. Blank. Molly and Aunt Sue landed in California. Molly and her aunt arrived at Disneyland. A. Aunt Sue handed Molly a list of Disneyland attractions. B. Aunt Sue moved to the United States from Singapore. C. Molly and her aunt enjoyed the fireworks show. Or D. Aunt Sue and Molly boarded the plane. 12. Which of these was not a clue from Aunt Sue that Molly gave about their destination? F. A blue Cinderella dress. G. A wand with a star attached. H. A tiara. Or J. A black cap. 13. Which sentence from the story shows that Aunt Sue's family believed they could be successful in the United States? A. It's a small world, my Princess Molly, but your destination will be magical. B. They told me anything was possible as long as I could dream it and was willing to work for it. C. It was a difficult but exciting time for her. Or D. Some people wish upon stars, but you hold your own magic. Please use the Ballad of Casey Jones to answer these questions. 41. What is the rhyme scheme of the first stanza? A, B, A, B, B, A, B, C, D, C, A, B, B, or D, A, B, B, A. 42. When the caller called Jones, he most likely told him that F, his wife was waiting for him at the station door. G, a fireman would be riding the train on this particular trip. H, the mail was late and he needed to make the trip quickly. Or J, the engine was not in good shape and he should be careful. 43. What does Casey Jones mean when he says this is my trip to the promised land? A, the trip will end at a special place. B, the trip will be his last ever. C, the trip will make him legendary. Or D, the trip was given to him as a gift. 44. In line 1 of stanza 3, on the fly means F, moving very quickly. G, suspended in air. H, traveling in secret. Or J, running off the track. 45. The poem is mostly about a moment in history when A, rounders kissed their wives and left home to deliver the mail. B, courageous men tested the speed and reliability of railroad engines. C, steam engines posed such danger that firemen rode along. Or D, mail was only delivered by railroad engines that were often late. 46. Stanza 5 is mostly about F, how Jones thinks he can make it despite the danger. G, how the fireman thinks the engine is going too fast. H, how Jones has a conversation with the fireman. Or J, how Jones thinks his engine is one of the best ever.